Previously on Team Pocket.
Hey y'all, it's Team Pocket. I'm really excited today to be opening up the brand new Japanese 151 set. Not only am I going to be opening up one box, I'm actually going to be opening up two boxes today. So enough of the intro, let's just get into it. So the new Japanese boxes, I don't know if you remember now, I've seen, they actually have pull tabs now for security reasons, but I think you can actually, from what I've seen online, can actually just get past it by just opening it up this way. So this kind of makes a security tab a little pointless if you ask me. Don't need the box anymore, so we'll just toss that aside. So each box should come with 20 packs, and from some of the online reading that I was doing, it sounds like every single box should come with 4 EXs, 1 secret rare. Those are usually full arts or potentially even 1 secret art rare. And I believe it also comes with 3 ARs as well too, so 3 art rares, and at least 1 Master Ball reverse holo. I'm actually cutting through these packs right now. It's actually a trick that I saw from Royalty Gaming. I think from what I've heard, the Japanese booster packs actually have a little bit more glue and also have less cards as well too. So I don't want to bend the cards. I don't want to damage them. I also don't want to get any glue stains on any of the cards as well either. So I think this is probably the most effective way to go about doing so. I've seen some people rip through these. I'm not an expert ripper yet, so I'm going to try my best to basically just cut open the booster packs without cutting the cards. Okay, so this is box number 1. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Before we get into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to Chasing Bulk TCG. He actually helped me source a lot of these 151 sets and boxes, so huge shout out to him. So 1, 2, let's go ahead and see what we have. Ooh, Cloyster. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of all the artwork in this set. This is such a throwback to like the original 151. I mean, it does have 151 on the box itself, but like look at all of the artwork here. Some of this artwork supposedly too. Oh, ooh, okay, this is a Master Ball. Okay. So this is, you have to be really careful when you see a reverse holo like this with the Pokeball set. Make sure that it's a Master Ball because those are really collectible and they're really hard to find as well too, since there's only 1 per box. But that's a really cool Onyx, so let's go ahead and just set that aside. And we have Jolteon as our first holo. So I only started getting back into collecting last year, and and to be honest, there's a lot of new Pokemon that I'm not super familiar with that I'm still quite frankly learning, and that's okay because I come from like the WotC vintage era, but this is a really great set because you know most of the Pokemon that's in the set already. So so you know, there's a nostalgic hit. It's really great, and not only that, but this is like a really great set that transcends generations because I think everybody knows the original 151. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Ooh, we have Erica. I heard this is actually a really big chase right now, but probably not that one. So we have Coughing, Rhyhorn, Goldeen. Ooh, Abra. Okay. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Did you see that print line there? Check out that print line. Ooh. Yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of print line issues with the Japanese sets recently. Like, usually they have really good QC. I wonder if it's because they're rushing through the set that we're actually seeing some print lines here. Also, if you don't really want to see me opening and you want to skip to the end, that's totally cool. I'm actually going to do a recap towards the end so I can show you all of my hits. Let's get into it. So we got Sparrow, we got Oddish, we got... Ooh, okay, we got a Pidgeot, so that's really cool. Or, yeah, Pidgeot, sorry. And also not a Master Ball, but no print lines on this one. And then we have... Okay, cool, so we have an Articuno, so that's pretty awesome. So we have a Mankey, we have Lapras, we have Slowpoke, Mysterious Fossil, Nidoran, Aerodactyl, also not a Master Ball, but look, more print lines again. There's a lot of vertical and horizontal print lines, but look at this guy, wow. Something really interesting that I also just noticed as well too is Aerodactyl does not evolve, or it doesn't evolve from something else, but if you look at this card, it looks like it's saying that the previous evolution form is an egg. So if I had to take a guess, it's probably a trainer card with an egg where you can actually use it to maybe evolve Aerodactyl from, which makes it a little bit more playable, maybe gives it a little bit of bonus. I don't play the game yet, so I'm not sure, but that is something interesting because the previous older Aerodactyl cards don't necessarily have that, at least from the vintage WotC era. I know that much for sure. All right, let's see what we got next. Ooh, okay, cool. So we have our first EX card, so that's really cool. So this set has so much hype around it recently. I'm guessing it's because, again, it's one of those sets where the Pokemon transcends generations. Ooh, look at this Ivysaur, and like the sunlight on it is catching some rays, so that's really, really cool. But I mean, you know, ooh, we got another starter Pokemon, so we got a Squirtle, which is really awesome. Clefairy. So this set, you know, I think transcends a lot of different generations, right? Because because, you know, everybody recognizes these Pokemon. So it doesn't matter if you're like an older collector, a younger collector, a newer collector, you know, everybody recognizes these Pokemon, which is why there's so much hype around it as well too. I also don't think, you know, Scarlet Violet base set and Paldea Evolved was really as well received by both the older generation collectors and the new generation as well too. Whoa, okay, cool. Yeah, we just got our first, I think art rare these are. So there should be, I think, about 3 of these per set. And also we have something else in the back. Ooh, this is a really cool Gengar as well too. So let's go ahead and set that aside. We're definitely going to sleeve this one up. So that's really cool. Also, I am definitely a new PokeTuber because clearly I'm not displaying the hits enough. So let me go and just display some of the ones that we actually really sleeved on the side over here. So I'll put those over here to the side. Actually, you might be wondering why I have Snorlax over here with a band-aid on it. Watch our previous video to find out what happened to the Snorlax card and why it has a little band-aid on it. I'm sorry, Snorlax. I'm just gonna set you aside there so you can recover. Hey y'all, quick interruption. This set has been absolutely fire so far, and I'm gonna be giving away an entire box to a lucky subscriber. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, so we got Rhydon, we got Charmeleon. I mean, I love this artwork. Look how awesome this artwork is. And that's a great thing that I like about this set is that even like some of like the non-heavy hitters have some really great artwork as well too. Ooh, so this is a Kadabra. And then we got another Aerodactyl who is literally just going ham in the forest. Okay, so we got Nidoqueen, we have a Hitmonlee, we have Zubat, Caterpie, Sandshrew, and ooh, we have a Tentacruel. Okay, not a Master Ball, also another print line there. And then, ooh, we have something else in the back. Yo, no way! Oh my God, whoa! Okay, we got the SR. This is a secret rare. This is such, oh my God, my wife is gonna love this card. She loves Mews, and look at this beautiful Mews, a full art. Whoa, this is the secret rare. Okay, we got it pretty early on. Let me go ahead and just sleeve that real quick first, okay? Wow, usually the Japanese quality, they actually have really great cuts and really great centering, but if you take a look here, there's a little bit of fraying that's happening in the back here, but I think that should be okay. Maybe we could just clean that up a little bit, but this is a really, really cool hit. Like we love our Mew collections around here, so let me go and just put that aside over there. So that's our first SR. We got a Drowsy here, we got a Pidgeotto, and then we got, ooh, whoa, another print line here. Good thing it's not a Master Ball. What is this, like a Road to Viridian City? But wow, look at that print line, and let's see what we have here. Okay, whoa, okay, cool, awesome. We got a Ninetales EX. Really awesome artwork. I'm hoping that when this comes out in English that these cards don't get washed out. I feel like with the recent Scarlet Violet base set and also with Paldea Evolved, you definitely have some cards from the EXs that were actually really, really washed out that it's not really as exciting or vivid or saturated as some of the Japanese cards. I'm hoping these don't get as washed out when it comes in October or September when it gets released this fall. So we got a Victory Bell, we have a Rapidash, Diglett, Dratini, we have Coughing, we have a Golduck, and then we have a Machamp. We are probably halfway through with our first box, and so far we have 2 EXs, we got our secret rare already, we also have our art rare. I think we should actually have 2 more art rares, and we should also have at least 2 more EXs, and maybe also a Master Ball reverse as well too. All right, we're gonna go a little faster now unless there's some really cool artwork. We'll stop to admire. We got a Jigglypuff, which is really cool. This one is actually kind of clean. Oh, never mind. Wait, there is another print line. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. Ooh, okay. I love Dragonites. Look at this Dragonite. So check this out. This is the Dragonite alt art from my own personal collection from Evolving Skies. If you take a look at this Dragonite over here, check this out. It's like kind of similar in artwork, right? It's like flying on its back, just chill. I love Dragonite, by the way. This is like one of the reason why I love Dragonite. He's just such a chill Pokemon. Ooh, Victory Bell. Okay, also another print line. Bummer. And oh, Mr. Mime. Okay, cool. Regular rare. Pretty cool artwork. We got Onyx, we've seen that already. Scyther, whoa, that's really cool. Look at the artwork on that Scyther. We got a Venonat, we'll keep going. Rhyhorn, Eevee, and ooh, okay, cool. We got another Pidgeotto and also with another print line. Okay, yep, that is to be expected at this point. And let's see what we got. Boom, okay, Nidoking. Okay, I love Nidoking. It's actually one of the cooler Pokemons back in the day, if you ask me. He's just an absolute unit. So far, ooh, I love Arcanines. You know me, love my Arcanines. Print quality so far is a little bit of a surprise because, again, Japanese cards are known to be really, really good at QC. So great centering, typically great cutting, great everything. But right now, we're getting like a ton of print lines. And ooh, I got an Ivysaur Hollow, which I think is really cool, but it's just so unfortunate. Look at that print line right down middle. Now, I'm going to sleeve this one up only because it is a starter Pokemon, but let's see what else we have. Ooh, okay, cool. We got a Jinx EX, which is really cool, but look how vivid that is. Again, hopefully when it comes out, it's not washed out. And is that a print line down the middle? I think it is. Do you see it too? It might just be me. This one actually kind of reminds me of a certain Pixar movie, if you know what I'm talking about. The art is actually kind of cool. Raticate is actually kind of cute in this one, which is kind of funny. We got our Gloom, we have our Tentacool, we have Mankey, we have Execute, and ooh, Jolteon. Please tell me it is a Master Ball. No Master Ball, but I did get 2 print lines. You see that? I have both a vertical and a horizontal print line. So thanks for the double print lines there, Pokemon. And ooh, Mew, check it out. We got a Mew EX. Look at that. We got like a double Mew here, which is really awesome. So this one's a little bit more of a 3D design. This one is our full art with a outline around the artwork itself, but really cool. We have matching Mews now, which is awesome. So we love our Mews. So this set is only the original 151, which is probably implied in the name, but yeah, it's super throwback, super nostalgic, and super vintage if that's your jam. And also check this out. I think this is the egg that I was talking about that potentially evolves into an Aerodactyl. All right, so we got our Jigglypuff, we got our Electabuzz, we got Wartortle. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. I love Wartortle. I love my starter Pokemons, but look at that print line there. Oh, but again, there's just so much hype around this set right now, and there's so much demand. So the question is that, you know, is the hype justified? I think the hype is justified, but then again, are we sacrificing speed for quality here? Okay, so we have Seadra, Butterfree, Geodude, we have Paris, Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu. Look at that Pikachu. I think this is also another throwback card as well too. Let me go and set this one aside and compare it to like the base set. Whoa! Okay, cool. We have a Poliwhirl. It's really funny that we did a AR on the Poliwhirl, but not on the Poliwrath, which is kind of interesting. But check out that art rare. I love the art here. It's just so vivid. I love the art rares a lot. I love the illustration. I love that they basically took a lot of creative licensing to actually design some really cool art rares around this set. But look at this Pokemon. This is really cool. I'll be honest with you. I actually think I love these art rares more so than I love the secret rares, because the art rares actually tell a little bit of a story, and also like that, there's just a little bit more flexibility in terms of how the designer is designing the cards and the art, which I think is really cool. This set right now, the prices are kind of a little high. I think I've seen them as high as like 160, probably even up to like 180. So hopefully the prices will come down soon. I'm guessing that eventually it's probably gonna land somewhere around like the hundreds, so you can actually get them for a little bit cheaper. We also still haven't gotten our Master Ball yet either, but look at, oh my god, look, another double print line here. Yeah, not a huge fan of that. Hopefully the prices will come down. I know that they're already doing pre-orders for the English set, which is coming out in September. And I mean, it's sold out relatively quickly in Pokemon Center, but I'm hoping they really print a lot of this so that it's really accessible and a lot of people can get access to these cards, because it's such an awesome set. And I think it's probably gonna be one of the better sets with 2023. So let's keep going. Ooh, the Magma art is actually kind of cool. It's almost comic book-like, where it really pops out at you. Okay, whoa, I love Snorlax. Check this out, look at the Pidgey and the Snorlax. I think the new set coming out, Obsidian Flame, also has like Pidgey sort of trolling Charmander. Hey Snorlax, look at you. Love this card. I think this is our last one of the pack. Let's go ahead and see what's back here. And we have a Starmie. So let's go ahead and get into our last pack here. With the regular cards, you can actually probably get 3 or 4 versions of the set, which is why I think it's gonna be so fun to collect, because you can actually get the non-holos, you can get a holo, you can get a Master Ball holo, you can also get the regular Pokeball holo as well too. So it would be really difficult to master, but it would be a really fun set to collect nonetheless. So, oh, there's our Master Ball. Hey, okay, cool. So there's a Rhyhorn Master Ball. And I don't see any print lines on this one. So I wonder if they take extra special care to actually print the Master Ball card, so which is really great, because I'm really happy that there's no print lines on this one at all. But this is the Master Ball, so be really careful. It could be really, oh, we got a Flareon. Ooh, I love this artwork. Look at this Flareon. It's just so freaking adorable. Look how adorable that is. So something that you have to pay really close attention to when you're opening this set, specifically when you're opening a box, or even just, I guess, regular, you know, loose packs or the stuff that you actually buy in booster bundles, is to make sure you keep an eye out for the Master Ball, because if you don't pay attention, you can so quickly miss out and totally miss that, because the difference is actually quite subtle here. But the Master Balls are really collectible. There's only 1 per box if you're buying a whole box. So let's go ahead and just set that aside right there, because those are really hard to find. All right, so let's go ahead and clean this up. Let's go ahead and jump into our second box here and see what else we can get. We'll go through it really quickly. So this set calls back to the original base set, or the original 151, which is really awesome. That's our Geodude, Starmie. Ooh, Gengar. Okay, we saw this card earlier, and we get, again, print lines also in this box as well too. Would have loved a Master Ball of this card. So this is not a Master Ball. That's totally okay. Rhyhorn, Zubat, Electabuzz. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I love Squirtle. Look at this AR. Whoa! Look at this AR. He's just chilling at the beach. Look at the sun rays here. Perfect hologram for it. That is so awesome. Really exemplifying that bald head of his, but that's okay, because he's just so stinking adorable here This is such a great art rare. So I'm loving the art rares here, especially some of the other ones as well too. Like as a vintage collector who just started collecting recently, I think some of the cool things about some of the modern Pokemon cards is that you actually see a lot of the other Pokemons in the background as well too. I think some of the vintage stuff from WotC era is usually just like a focus on just one Pokemon at a time. Whereas these new sets, they actually focus on, I mean, they're still the main character of the card, but there's other Pokemon in the background as well too, which I think is really cool. So we got a Meowth here, and we got the Aerodactyl again, who's just going ham in the background. We got Snorlax sleeping by a tree. Ooh, okay, what is this? This is a half-eaten apple. Looks like we got something in the background. What is it? Okay, cool. Oh, we got another Jinx EX. Okay, that's totally okay. And I don't think there's anything else back here. Awesome. So we have a couple more art rares to go. Hopefully we can get the full line set because I'm a huge fan of the starter Pokemon. Ooh, is that a Mankey with more print lines? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Weezing, Seaking. So when we get the full art rare set, they tell kind of a little bit of a story, which I think is really cool. I don't think some of the older vintage sets actually do much storytelling. It's also almost more of like a caricature, a little bit more of almost like a portrait, if you will, of the Pokemon. Whereas some of these other art rares back here, you know, they tell a little bit more of a story, which I'm a huge fan of. So, ooh, we got another Pikachu. I'm waiting for a holo of that. We got a Weedle. I'm pretty happy that's not a Master Ball. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, we got a Charizard EX. Look how dynamic the artwork is. It is like, you know, clawing at you is really dynamic. I mean, whoa, okay, I'm gonna sleeve this up. Sorry, I'm like at a loss for words because how awesome this card is. It's just so vivid and saturated and everything as well too. Hopefully we get some more of the starter Pokemon's art rares because I'm a huge fan of those. Magikarp, we got more print lines. Ooh, okay, we got another Onyx. We had one of these earlier as well too. A lot of print lines on this one, so. Oh, we got a Mewtwo. The Mewtwo reverse is actually really, really dope as well too. I'm really curious to hear, what's your favorite card so far out of this set? Which one is your favorite Pokemon that has not gotten an art rare yet? Is there a specific chase card that you're looking for? I'd love to hear your comments. Well, okay, hey, we got our Master Ball. And we have a Graveler Master Ball with no print lines. It's funny because the card actually looks a little bit thicker as well too. So definitely I'm pretty sure the Master Ball set is actually printed on a separate print line perhaps, which is why there's no print lines on this. So they probably take a little extra care in printing out the Master Balls, but let's go ahead and get that into a sleeve. And then we have a Moltres, Dratini, also Dragonair, and we have another Jolteon with no print lines this time, which I'm really grateful for. Chansey, ooh, look at the Chansey artwork here. It's almost a little Disney-ish or Pixar-ish. I hope I don't get demonetized for saying that. If so, we can cut that out. But check out this Chansey. Did you know that Chansey was actually one of the first Pokemons that were designed for 151? Way, way, way early on when they were just sketching it out. I think there was only a handful of Pokemons and Chansey was one of them. Okay, so I believe we still have another secret rare to go and a couple more ARs if not mistaken. So hopefully let's see if we can get them. Ooh, okay, cool, Kangaskhan. This is a really cool EX as well too. Look at the shine in the background there. It's funny, the little Pokemon here, you'd be surprised. By now, you would think that that's also a Pokemon by itself as well too, to evolve into Kangaskhan, but it hasn't gotten his own Pokemon yet, which is kind of surprising. So maybe it's just a baby Pokemon. So the most expensive card I think right now is the Eric. Oh my God, we got a Mewtwo. Okay, check this out. Whoa, look at the Mewtwo artwork here. It's just like the Pokemon Go alternative art where he's hovering over a city. So I wonder if it's a little bit of throwback to that card. Very cool artwork though. It's so like chilling. Like look at what he's doing. Like he's almost like plotting. It's like almost really sinister where he's overlooking the city. And then also just so dark and Mewtwo just sticks out of all the background there. So it was really, really, really cool card. Oh, we got the Mr. Mime art rare. This is actually 3 mimes, so if you're PokeRev, you probably are a huge fan of this card. But we got 3 mimes for the price of 1. Stunning, stunning artwork. Just look how beautiful this set is. And I think that's why this set is going to be so fun to collect over time, because you can collect the original all 151 pretty quickly. Oh, we have our another Pokeball. We can go through all, ooh, okay, Gyarados. We can collect all the cards relatively quickly out of this set and complete the all 151, which I think is going to be really, really great. And I think what's really awesome too is you can actually build it up over time, right? And actually replace every single one of these cards with the Pokeball version or even the Master Ball version as well too, which is really, really cool. So, oh, okay, look, is this our secret rare? I think it is our secret rare. It's Giovanni. Oh man, look how awesome, look how sinister that is. He's got that red background. It's like the red moon rises once again with Giovanni when he's out in the city just lurking. I wonder if this has something to do with the Mewtwo artwork that we have back here, where it's sort of the same city background as well too. So maybe there's like something happening here in the same storyline where Giovanni is like sicking Mewtwo on the city or something, because this both has a cityscape. But look how awesome this card is. Look at this Ditto. This Ditto is actually so fun to look at. It's not like sort of the main focus of the card. It's sort of just separated by itself, but it's like almost blending into the background a little bit. Like you could almost imagine that blue one right there is actually Ditto as well too, but this is just a fun card to look at. And I'm having such a great time just opening this set right now because it's just so nostalgic. Oh, Lapras. Also one of the original Pokemon designs as well too for 151. So this is our last pack. I'm pretty sure we actually already got all of the cards that we were looking for already. So I'm not expecting much out of this except for, of course, another EX, Golem EX. So let's go ahead and sleeve that up, and that makes the entire set. So check this out. I pulled a couple cards just to compare, so you can actually see how like some of the modern cards are kind of doing a callback to some of the older cards. So for example, here you can kind of see the old original base set Squirtle was standing on a rock, and maybe he jumped off that rock. So that's kind of a cool little callback and throwback here. Here you have Charmander, you know, lighting up the grass still. So I think that's a really, really cool callback as well too. But check out like how Pikachu even too as well too. It's very similar because you have those two trees in the background. He's kind of just chilling in the forest on the ground a little bit. And it's just such a really awesome throwback. So I love Growlithe and Arcanine, so I had to pull this one up as an example as well too. But even here, right, you can actually see he's kind of in like the plains. There's also a mountain with some trees in the background. So you can see a lot of the modern sets also, or the modern 151 set is just, you know, such a throwback to the original cards as well too. So it's really, really easy to get nostalgic about this set, and I think that's why there's so much hype around this set, which is really awesome. So here's a run through of all the cards that we received out of 2 boxes of Japanese 151. So from the SR, we have Giovanni full art, we have the Mew full art SR, we have Squirtle the AR, we have Snorlax, Poliwhirl, Omanyte, 3 Mr. Mimes, Mewtwo. I'm gonna set this one aside because of a funny story about that. We have Charizard, we have the Mew EX, Ninetales, we have Golem, Kangaskhan, and we have 2 Jinx EXs, and we have the 2 Master Ball Hollows to end it out. I'm gonna run through some of the other hits as well too that I've opened already for Japanese 151. I'm gonna put this Mewtwo here because I have a funny story to end with that. So we have a couple SRs here, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not as crazy about the SRs as I am with the ARs because again, it's just like a little bit of a caricature, or rather, it's kind of a little bit of like a portrait of the Pokemon itself. It's not necessarily dynamic. They're not doing any sort of attacks. So it's not the most exciting cards, but hey, I'm still a huge fan of them anyway. So here I have Ninetales, I have the Arbok, which is really cool. It also has the really nice texture as well too. Here I have the Wigglytuff full art. I have also the Erica SR that everyone's a huge fan of. So this is a major hit right now. But yeah, there's a lot of demand for this card right now, which is really awesome. So we got lucky. This one is my favorite card so far. I just think the art here is so unique and so different. It reminds me of those original like 8-bit side-scrolling games, if you will, where Mew's it's coming down as a character just to kind of visit the little village here. It's just so fun to look at. There's just so much going on in this little picture here. So I'm a huge fan of this card. I also have the Dragonair. It's just so majestic looking. Like, look how beautiful it is. It's like serene. Dragonair is such a magical Pokemon, so it's such a great card to represent what kind of Pokemon it is. I also pulled the Nidoking. Huge fan of this card as well too, because with the original 151 base set, I thought Nidoking was such an absolute unit. So this is such a cool card to pull. Bulbasaur, love this artwork and I love this art series. I also have the Ivysaur set, which goes right next to it. So like I said, I'm a huge fan of the art rares here for all the starter Pokemons. It just tells a really cool story. I don't have the Venusaur, but that's totally okay. But I just beautiful card. The Wartortle, also really, really, really cool. Huge fan of that. We have the Charmeleon. And then we have Mewtwo, Mew 3, and now we have Mew 4. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and I will see you next time.